Hey, what's up, party people, man? Big Mike coming at you live and direct, Max City Limits Radio Show. Philosopher King Central. What's up, man? One love to the crew. Shit, man. Just waking up. Wonder what I'm gonna get into today, but before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a show right quick. Something that I feel the need to address. A lot of y'all have this fascination with correctional work, working in a prison and whatnot, man. And for those seasoned veterans of corrections, hopefully y'all can understand and y'all feel, or y'all gonna feel what I'm gonna talk about right now in this joint, man. Now, a couple of my shows, man, I made perfectly clear how I get down, man. I mean, I was pretty cool with a lot of the convicts, man. Yeah, man, I said it, man. Now, some folks who work in corrections, they frown upon that. And especially the higher-ups, they frown upon that. While at the same time, they're doing what they frown upon. I mean, those who are in higher-up positions in so-called governance or governments, that's pretty much how they get down, man. Rules for thee, but not for me. Yeah, the same thing that happens in your local, state, and federal governments. It also goes down in corrections. It also goes down in prisons. That same captain or lieutenant who's going to talk shit about you, and they're going to evaluate you, and they're going to tell you, oh, yeah, I think you're a little bit too cozy and buddy and cool with the convicts. And then you turn around and you look that he has clerks, he has porters, he has trustees that he's even more cool with than you are with some of the convicts that he's talking about you too cool with. Ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a bitch? So today we're going to talk about being cool with the convict. That's what we're going to talk about, man. For those that don't know, you ain't supposed to be cool with no convict. You're supposed to keep it professional, man. You ain't supposed to be kicking it with them. You ain't supposed to be giving them dap. You ain't supposed to be giving them a pound. You ain't supposed to be doing none of that shit, man. According to conventional wisdom of those that run the prison. Remember, man, prisons are run just like how the governments run the populace. The name of the game is chaos, confusion, and to separate everyone by any means necessary. Separate them by ideology, separate them by race. This is how governments maintain control of the useless eater. This is how prisons maintain control of their convicts. And not just their convicts, but those who are in the employ of the correctional facility. Those who are in power at the top of the correctional pyramid do not want to disseminate or give you any sort of power. They want you just as helpless as the convict. So let me sprinkle a little wisdom on y'all right quick about being cool with the convict. All right. When you go into corrections, once again, they're going to tell you, don't get cool with the convicts. Now, when you go in, this is what you need to do, especially at the beginning, because the majority of the prisons out there, they have a probationary period. So if you want to make that probationary period, you do everything strictly by the books. Whenever a convict or an inmate asking this, that, and the third, and if it goes against the rules of the institution, no. And I think my probationary period lasted 6 months. So for 6 months, told all them niggas, no. And then, of course, what you're going to hear from a lot of inmates is, oh, man, you on that house nigga shit. I thought you was cool. You ain't cool. You on that bullshit, CO. Yeah, man, you're going to hear all that shit. Right. But yeah, just to make your probationary period, man, shit, you do it how they want you to do it, man. But after the 6 months is up, then you can let the real you manifest, right? Now, if the real you is being a stickler for the rules, then you just keep driving on, doing shit how you been doing it. Telling the motherfucker no. No matter what he asking, no. If you want to put your thumb on their neck, and if you want to be one of them COs that don't want to give them no breathing room, shit, then that's what you do. A convict will respect that, man. As long as you maintain frame. As long as you stay consistent personality-wise, man, ain't got no choice but to rock with it and to respect it, man. The problem's going to come when you become a flip artist, man. When one day it is, and the next day it ain't. When you make it impossible for them to read you. You know what I'm saying? I give you a good example, man. One day you got a convict that come down to your desk and he say, "Hey, CO, you mind if I go up to cell 5 so I can give my partner some of this break?" Y'all know what a break is, man. That's ramen noodles mixed with kippers and tuna and peppers and onions and cheese. Oh, delicious. It's absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious. So one day, the convict comes down, he asks you that, and it's all good. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? You go on up, cell 5, give your partner some of that break, man, and you in the win, man. You back to your own cell, man. Then next week roll around, man. Same convict come down to your desk, man. I mean, technically he's out of place. He ain't even supposed to be up out of his cell. But typically you don't give a shit, man, because you've laid the framework or the groundwork that as long as the convict come down to your desk and speak his piece and tell you what he gonna do, you know what I mean, you ain't gonna trip, man. But on this particular day, you on that bullshit, man. The convict come down, "Hey, CO, mind if I go up to cell 5, give my partner some of this break?" And then you flip the fuck out. You like, "What the fuck you doing out your cell? You know you can't be out your cell. This, that, the third. Fuck that. I'm about to write you up. I'm about to put paperwork on your bitch ass." You know, and you start writing him up. You're like, "Hey, man, you know, where the hell is this coming from, CO? I mean, this is how we get down. This is how we always do things. Now you switching up, man." Convicts hate that shit. They fucking hate that shit. If you're gonna be a dick, be a dick. If you're gonna be cool, be cool. You know what I'm saying? But, man, don't have peaks and valleys in how you run your block, man. I mean, the players in the block, man, the convicts require some consistency, man. They gotta be able to read you in order for you to effectively run that block, man. Being a flip artist don't do nothing but create a lot of animosity and chaos, man. And that's a good way for your ass to end up on a stretcher. Now, also, let me tell you about being cool with the inmates, man. Now, with me, it was just a natural evolution, man, a natural progression, because that's just who I am. That's just how I get down, man. Wherever I go, you know, people pretty much want to fuck with Big Mike, man, because I'm a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, right? But let's say you a square ass nigga, man, and, you know, let's say you don't really have no testosterone, man, and you kind of fearful, you know what I mean? You kind of, you know, it just in your daily life, you walking on eggshells, man, because you don't want to offend nobody, and you don't want to get into no sort of confrontations and shit. And then you get the bright idea that you want to be a corrections officer for some strange reason. You know, it goes totally against your temperament and your personality, but that's what you want to do. So as soon as you get up in the spot, man, you automatically try and be cool with all the convicts, man. You trying to be down, you know what I mean? You in there just trying your best. Yeah, this, that, the third. Yeah, man. Yeah, give me a pound, man. Yeah, nigga this, nigga that. Yeah. Word. Yeah, know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, shit like that, man. Convict can tell, man, if you're trying to be cool just because You trying to hedge your bets just in case they got a riot pop off. They not gonna bend you over and stick it to you. You know what I mean? Cats can tell, man, when you just being phony about this shit, man. They can tell if it's really you or if it ain't you, man. Don't go in there trying to be some sort of super homeboy, street wise ass nigga giving convicts and inmates pounds and these my niggas. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. I mean, they gonna see it in you, man. Once again, just like the pimping, man, it's gotta be in you and not on you. If you a cool dude, man, it's gonna manifest, and it is what it is. I mean, they gonna see, like, you know, CO such and such is a phony, fake ass motherfucker, and he's full of fear. He's scared. And that's why he's trying his best to be cool with the convicts, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you just let them do anything. You just let them walk all over you, man. They just go wherever they want to go. They just do whatever they want to do. And you steady cheesing, and you think you doing a good thing because you cool with the convicts, man. And unfortunately, what you don't know is if a riot does pop off, you're going to be the first one that they kill or the first one that they rape. Why? Because they subliminally hate a coward, man. They hate a buster, man. And that's what you are, man. You're a coward-ass buster, man. Shit. So the bottom line with that, man, is you just got to be you, man. Shit. If you a square-ass dude, man, then you maintain that. You stay square. Don't be trying to get cool with nobody. Just come in and do your job. What we used to say, do your 8 and hit the goddamn gate, man. But don't go in there trying to be cool, rubbing elbows with these murderers, rapists, and thieves and shit, man. I mean, they see all sorts of COs, man, come and go, shit. They know the routine, man, and they can definitely sniff out a sucker, man. And they can definitely see the fear in your eyes, man. And they can smell, you know, fear has a stench. And they can smell it on you, man. And you're trying to compensate by being overly friendly. Like me, I was friendly to motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? But niggas knew. Niggas knew, man. Like, hey, Big Mike cool to motherfucker, man. I mean, they would always, especially if they got like a new inmate coming in the block and shit. I mean, that's the role of a convict, man, is to give some sort of tutelage, man, give some sort of guidance to the fresh new faces that come in the block, man. And one of the main things that everybody always told the new niggas, man, it's like, look, man, we got a cool in here, we got a sweet in here, we got a CO in this motherfucker, man, that, you know, he don't be tripping about stupid shit. But look, man, don't push that nigga's buttons. Don't push that nigga buttons, man. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna have this whole motherfucker on lockdown, and that's how I used to get down. You know what I mean? What? No fear in my heart, man. I mean, me coming from the streets and also coming from the suburbs, man, I could cold switch like it wasn't shit. But I didn't tolerate no disrespect, man. You know what I mean? Due to the fact that I did not want to be disrespected. A lot of times, man, I went out of my way not to disrespect the convicts, man. You know what I mean? What that means, man, I'm just not going to be overtly offensive. You know what I mean? If you are on the range and you ain't supposed to be on the range, you're supposed to be in your cell, I'm not going to just come up to you all, you know, invading your space and be like, get your punk ass in the goddamn cell like the fuck I said, this, that, the third, and all. Now, I might do that if I gotta talk to your ass 2 or 3 times about the bullshit. Yeah, I might use some colorful language like that, but, you know, for the first or second infraction, I'm gonna keep it professional, man. I'm like, look, inmate convict such and such, 2859986. Bruh, you know the rules of the game, man. You ain't supposed to be out here, man. You making the spot hot. You fucking up the game for everybody else that's in the block. And I will always do it like that, man, because I had to alleviate my conscience for what I was going to do to your ass. If I had to tell you 3 times, I had a 3-strike rule, man. If I had to tell you 3 times, Nigga, I'm going in your cell. I'm tearing your shit up. Whatever the fuck you ain't supposed to have, it's going bye-bye. And if the infractions are serious enough, I'm gonna put you in cuffs and I'm gonna take your bitch ass down to the captain's office, and I'm gonna see if I can get you residency in one of the isolation blocks. You done lost everything because you tested the God. You know what I mean? Nigga, don't play with me. The fuck I say, man. And unfortunately, man, when you're dealing with a lot of inmates, man, you know, motherfuckers, they not used to following orders, man. They not, you know, what Charlie Murphy say about Rick James? You know, these niggas is habitual line steppers, man. They always crossing the line, man. You know what I mean? And if you really did something, man, that really pissed me the fuck off, like I had a partner that I worked the block with, man. I ain't gonna say his name. Shit. But I mean, yeah, man, we used to do a lot of sketchy, illegal shit we ain't supposed to do, man. You know what I mean? And we used to have these things called booty calls. I don't know if I told y'all about this joint, man. Booty call. You know what I mean? If somebody was fucking up repeatedly and they just didn't want to listen, you know what I mean? A lot of times we would, you know, we just tell them, I'm like, nigga, you getting a booty call tonight. Yeah, sound crazy, don't it? Sound, you know what I mean? That's not necessarily something that you want to hear in a prison. You about to get, you about to get a booty call tonight. You know what I'm saying? And so usually what would happen, my partner, he was from Cincinnati, man, and he was just, I don't know, I always used to get hooked up with kind of like some hyper violent ass dudes, man, that was wearing a badge, man. It's like the three partners that I had that ran a block with, man, they ain't had no problems mixing it up with a nigga, man. I didn't have no problem either, but I was more so the politician / diplomat / you know, aristocracy, man. You know what I mean? I led by my wits, you know what I mean? But all the other cats that I ran a block with, they was goons, man. They love to put their hands on motherfuckers, man. So what we would do, we would pay a nigga a visit after lockdown. We would, you know, booty call. And what did that booty call consist of? Getting your ass beat. That's what it was, man. Shit, we didn't give a fuck who you were, man. Shit. I mean, we was two big niggas, man. Once we cracked that door, you know, cause motherfuckers was just thinking that we was like a joke, man. We like, nigga, we not playing. We coming to see you, man, when lights is out. We coming to see you. And then once we established that the fact that, yeah, nigga, we'll come and see you. You know what I mean? And if you fuck around and you got a shank on you and you try and pull a blade, more than likely we're going to lose our jobs because we're going to kill you. We're going to make something up in that paperwork. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get it off. But, you know, COs used to lie about all sorts of shit, man. Used to embellish and write up reports, man, that wasn't even true, man. Wasn't even close to being true. Just to get some fuckery off, man. Just because you had a convict or an inmate that was just being ridiculous, man. Yeah, man, we would go to the back steps. We would go to the stairwell. Or, if you really fucked up, man, you know, we'd wait till lights was out. You know, because we worked second shift, man. And once we did that last count, yeah, and all the lights was out, we cracked that door, we'd go in there and beat your ass with them sticks, man. So, yeah, wasn't no fear in my heart, man. I was just naturally cool with motherfuckers, man. And you know that the convicts and the inmates respected it, man, because, I mean, for years, that's how I ran my block, man. And I wasn't getting no write-ups. I wasn't getting no complaints. Because if you got a convict or if you got convicts and inmates that hate you and they want you out the block, first thing they gonna do is they gonna write a whole bunch of kites, man. They gonna put a whole bunch of paperwork on you to get you the fuck up out of there, man. You know what I mean? But, man, shit, for like 5 years I ran that block, man. And that's how they liked it, man. So I would tell them like this. I'm like, either you can get this booty call, nigga, or we can go ahead and hit you with this paperwork. take your ass down to the captain's office, and, hopefully you'll get like 3 months in segregation. Well, I mean, what you want to do? And then, a lot of dudes was like, nigga, fuck you, man. Do what you want to do, man. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, nigga. This, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do you a solid. Just because I like you, when them lights go out, we going to come up there and beat your motherfucking ass. And they'd be like, yeah, come on up there and fuck with me if you want to. Shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, if you got a shank up there, trust and believe, we going to deal with you. We going to kill you. If we see a blade on you, we going to kill you, nigga. So you just may as well just take this ass whooping. Motherfuckers think we was playing. I ain't playing with you, nigga. Come up there and beat your ass, man. When I tell your motherfucking ass to do something, it better get done. Playing with me, bitch. Yeah, man. But the flip side of that shit, man, was like, man, niggas was, doing their tattoos. Niggas was making their wine, man. Niggas was running their stores. Man, niggas love the block, man. There was all sorts of convicts trying to get in my block, man. Because I ran the block. I hate to say it because I'm always saying it. I'm always harping on it, man. I ran the block on some manhood shit. Not on no nanny state. Not on no crybaby snitching ass shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm gonna treat y'all like some men. I'm gonna let y'all run whatever hustles you got until you prove to me that you can't be trusted to run the hustle, nigga. If you producing wine and you getting the whole block fucked up to the point where we got a lot of unruly madness going on, I'm gonna shut you down, man. We can't have that shit. You fuck around and you doing tattoos, man. You got motherfuckers hanging all around and in your cell, man. Nah. You need to be low-key and discreet about that shit, man. Yeah, look, if you running a store, man, and you loan sharking motherfuckers to the point where, it's almost impossible for them to pay you back. And then you going around and, you busting niggas' heads and you stabbing niggas because they was short a couple of soups. I'm gonna shut you down. None of that loan shark shit. You need to make this you need to make your store reasonable, Jack. You know what I mean? And everything ran smooth, man. But every now and then you would have some dummies, man, some assholes, some jerks, man. And they would have to get that booty call action, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't go in there trying to, avert disaster by being cool with the convicts, man, because you scared. That's just going to make shit worse for you, man. Because they just going to walk all over you and clown you, man. Shit. Just be you. Just be you. Alright, hope y'all enjoyed that low-key story, man. Big Mike Almighty Triple XL. Send a shout outs to the crew, man. I appreciate y'all tolerating me, man. Especially when it comes to my political and religious slants, man. I know it's not easy to digest. I come off like an asshole sometimes, man. But my humble apologies, man. I don't want to offend the crew, man. I really don't, man. But it's kind of impossible to do it sometimes, man. It's kind of it is what it is, man. But I don't want to harp on that anymore, man. But I just want to thank y'all. I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all, man, for being adult. And it's a weeding out process. It really is, man. To actually have grown ass men listening to this podcast and everybody listening and debating and having civil discourse. That's a beautiful thing, man. And really the only person that's really been out of pocket is me. So my humble apologies, man, if I've offended any of the brothers, man. My apologies, man. Much love to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Big Mike and I'm out.